This is the 1969-70 Topps, number 90, Jerry West. Being that it's the first card from 69-70 Topps that we're talking about, there really is a lot to talk about. Topps was pretty much the only option for basketball cards throughout the 70s. And it was this 1969-70 set that started things off. See, before this set, there were really only three main sets, just sporadic appearances of basketball cards. You had your 1948 Bauman, 57-58 Topps, and 61-62 Fleer. Then there were years of inactivity until Topps did a test set in 1968, followed by this one, the 1969-70 Topps, 99 cards, kind of a re-emergence of the basketball card collecting hobby. And really, really strong showing in this set. Obviously, the Lou Alcindor or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie is the highlight of the set. And honestly, he might have been the inspiration for Topps to bring back basketball cards. See, they knew he would energize the popularity of the NBA, and they made sure to include him in this set before he ever played a single game. Great card. But make no mistake, the set is full of legends, and that includes this Jerry West card. Very important set, big set, but also big in size as well. These cards, 2.5 inches by 4 11/16 of an inch. Now, why they couldn't just do 4 3/4, I don't know, but there's that 1/16 of an inch that kept it just a bit under. Now, Topps kept this size for the following season too. It's important to talk about the size because it made storing these cards difficult, especially, back in 1969-70. It does affect condition. In fact, this Jerry West card, there's only one PSA 10 of this card. Obviously, this isn't it. Look how off-center my card is. These cards actually are notoriously off-center. In fact, if you don't mind having the OC designation from PSA, you can get some high PSA grades for a much lower cost. Even though these are the same size as 70-71 Topps, it's 69-70 right at first sight because the player is inside this oval. Then there's the white background. And really distinctive, these illustrations of basketball players, they remind me of the silhouettes of the basketball cards in the 1933 Gaudi Sport Kings. I have some videos of those basketball cards. But, I don't know if the designers had that in mind. Probably not. But it just reminds me, having those generic players mixed into the design. So, back to this set. There's no subsets of any kind. It's just 98 players and a checklist. Very orderly, the 98 players. That's 14 teams with 7 cards apiece. That's how that was designed. Now, you did have an insert set, though. That was the Topps rulers. They were folded up, put into the packs. Another interesting piece of information for the whole set, Topps didn't have an agreement to show team names. So you have them being hidden in different ways in this set. In this one, you can see West is wearing a t-shirt as opposed to his basketball jersey. Let's flip this card over. You can't talk about this particular card without discussing the 1968-69 NBA Finals. That was right before this set was produced. And the back of the card really commemorates that. In that particular finals, you had Jerry West and the Lakers, and they lost to the Celtics. But the Lakers, and West especially, put up an amazing fight. And again, the back of the card really honors that moment. So in the description up here, look at all of the playoff records that West was setting. I mean, you have a playoff record for points, 556, another record for assists, 135, and a record for scoring average, 30.9 points. Now that's the playoffs as a whole. When you get to the finals, things were even more intense. So game one of the finals, that started with West setting the playoff record for points in a game. That's what this one is here, the single game high, 53 points. I mean, what a start to the series. That series went through 7 games, and the Lakers only lost by 2 points. And it was the only time in NBA history that the finals MVP went to the losing team. It went to Jerry West. So, with basketball cards reappearing after many years of none being produced, and reappearing as oversized cards, condition sensitive, and then having the memory of that very, very close NBA Finals, the MVP going to the losing team, I just think this is really an amazing card to have in a collection. Happy to have my off-center version of it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.